Today we're recording live from the Holiday Inn Hotel at the Empowering Michigan Career Expo. Today is July 29th, and right here before us we have a gentleman that has attended the career fair. And we're just going to ask him some basic questions in regards to how he feels about the economy and how long he's been unemployed. Sir, what's your name?
Brian Myers.
Brian Myers. Well, it's so good for you to take some time to speak with us. How long have you been unemployed?
Going on 23 months.
23 months.
It'll be 2 years in August.
And how did you find yourself in an unemployed situation?
In between the economy and the situation that I ran into, I had my own truck, and the situation I ran into 2 years ago was because of the fuel prices being so high. It was costing me too much to run a truck, so I sold my truck. And then because of the company pushing to get the loads there, I ended up with too many traffic tickets. So they cut me loose of that contract, and I went to go get another one, and nobody would hire me. So because of my ticket situation, so it's basically a personal situation. But so I sold my truck, and then went to claim unemployment, and found out that the state wouldn't let me claim my unemployment because I had my own truck. Even though I worked 9.5 years for another company and drove for them, they said that wasn't good, that they would not accept my unemployment. They wouldn't give me unemployment.
And that's been pretty devastating for you.
Yes, because it's taking food. Basically, if it wasn't for, I went over and filed for a bridge card, and if it wasn't for the state giving me just the bridge card to put food on my table, and my parents are both retired. My dad is 82, my mom is 78, and if it wasn't for their 401k and what they've done through the years, I would be out of a house and not even having what I have. So they've been able to keep my bills going, cashing out their retirement plan. I've been able to keep going with my bills, just pay the bills. And as you can tell by what I'm wearing, I'm not in a suit or anything because I can't, because I'm wearing so much, put on weight. So, and I've been looking all along. I've been on the computer mostly, but I've been out running around too, and that gets expensive with the gas. So just trying to make ends meet. The federal government's taking and then the June for truck drivers, they've changed the rules, so now I can't even. Now they won't even hire. They won't even look at me because I have too many tickets in so many years.
So during this recession, how are you keeping hope alive?
I just take it a day at a time. There's nothing I can do. I can just keep going that way.
So if you could offer advice to the government right now on how they could help job seekers, what would you tell the government? What advice would you give to the government?
So many things. It shouldn't matter if you have a job or not. I've tried to remortgage my house through the government, and I have to have a job to do that. And how can I do that? Remortgage my house and bring my payments down when I don't have a job. They won't let me do that. They won't let me even file my paperwork, so I can claim it. And I can't get any unemployment because I have my own truck. And it's just turned into a big. To me, it's a big mess because they don't know. I can't. There's so much they could be doing and they aren't doing it. And they just keep going.
So if you were on the advisory board for our government, what would you tell the government how they can fix this problem? How can they find jobs for individuals?
I would have to say go back and look probably at what they did in the past, and go back and start from there and do it that way. There's some things coming into this recession that shouldn't have been done, that was signed over, and people signed certain bills that didn't help the situation, it sort of fed it. So now that that's been corrected, they need to straighten it out like the way they did back then. And it's just been circling around.
Okay. Well, that was awesome. I thank you so much.